So this video is going to be my week 2 of my AmeriCorps experience. I'm going to pick off where last week went off, basically Wednesday of last week. I'm a little bit behind putting up the video because we were camping over Tuesday and Wednesday this week, and I just haven't got around to it until today, which is Friday, so that's kind of bad, but we'll just go up to Wednesday of this week and start at Wednesday of last week to tell you what all happened and if you're going to join the program, what you should expect from week 2 of CTI. So week 2, this is going to be starting from Wednesday of this previous week. We basically did online disaster certification, which is just kind of like certifications through the Red Cross. Just teaching us about disaster relief and if we were running a shelter and different things, how the process would actually work. The following afternoon we did check out for equipment. We got our rain gear, our rain boots, our parkas, as well as kind of like overall suits. Basically, so if we're working out in the rain or somewhere really cold, we can be properly equipped. That day we were also assigned to make dinner, so me and another girl from my team made enchiladas for our team. We kind of have our dinner set up where we cook 5 days a week in partners because there's 11 of us, and then the other 2 days we're off, or it's a fend for yourself night. So basically everybody has one cooking shift a week. The following day we had van driving road tests. 4 people from your team will get assigned to be van drivers and you'll get certified. The test was really easy. It was just basic driving, making sure you followed all the rules that they have. They have some really weird specific things like no using the radio while you're the driver, no eating, drinking, adjusting your mirrors. Nothing too overly strenuous, just like extra little rules that you're supposed to follow. Also, just driving a bigger vehicle, you have to make stops sooner and take wider turns and such. We also did another training that day. We actually did a few. We did like a team meeting, disciplinary standards, and like a safety and risk workshop, just to go over the things you would want to do and things you wouldn't want to do if you were out in the field doing different jobs. So the next day, Friday, was like our second day, I think, of actually doing like full PT. It was a little bit harder. PT here is really easy, uber easy. If you're somebody who doesn't want to work out, this program really shouldn't discourage you just because we have a PT regimen. It's overtly easy. I expected to be dying, but it's not too bad at all. That whole day we had a diversity in the workplace workshop. We went over different diversity things, just how to be accepting of people of all backgrounds and all ethnicities, all genders, all orientations, different things. Really interesting workshop. They started telling us about like the GI Bill and how it really is what created or continuated the disadvantages of being non-white American, and how the GI Bill allowed for people who served in the military who were white to get really discounted housing and caused blacks to not have the same ability, even though discrimination was outlawed. And it was really strange because they told about how, like, as white people would buy stuff with the GI Bill, as soon as one black person would move into the neighborhood, that everybody else would want to leave, and it would cause those neighborhoods to become slums, and the whites just keep moving further and further out, creating the suburbs that we had in the 1950s. It was actually really eye-opening, honestly. So that was basically all we did Friday. Saturday was a really fun day. We had our first like kind of like mini type spike. We did like it was a diversity day, or make a difference day, and we went to community garden west of here. I think it was in Folsom, and it was all these really old people. They were so sweet. They were really happy to have us. We just did some weeding, some tree planting, some plant planting. We removed a lot of snails from their garden. There were snails everywhere crawling around. They were so cute. And they were really close-minded. They were so funny when we started. They're like, we need really strong men to do this job. We need some pretty ladies to come over here and help us plant flowers. And it was just funny to hear old people talking like that. The next day we actually had off after that. So Sunday we had off. I don't even think I did anything. I slept in. Oh, I watched TV shows. Yes, caught up on the Good Walking Dead and Scream Queens and American Horror Story. Fun times. So that would start our next week, which would be Monday. Monday we did more training. CTI is a bust. It's terrible. We did a national project cycle, which is kind of just telling you about the types of projects you'll have and just kind of like a brief over the whole program and how projects work. And then we also did a member development workshop in the afternoon. I don't really remember most of these very vividly because they're all so boring that I go through all the motions of them and then I forget. And so it's really bad. The following day was actually really fun. Was Tuesday. We did chainsaw training if we signed up for that, or forklift training. We had one person who got signed up for forklift from every team, and then we had 4 people who did chainsaw. I got assigned to do chainsaw, so we went to the morning workshop where we basically learned all the parts of the chainsaw, how to start it and operate it safely, and also how to take it apart in case there were to be an issue with the chain, or you had to do things such as add extra gas or oil, things like that. We got to do our checkout for equipment because we were going up on our mini spike, which is why this video was late. And I went up to a camp called Camp Lodestar here in California. I'm not sure the exact location. It was kind of an interesting drive. It was really pretty. Went up through like the mountains, and there's all these valleys and really big trees, and it was a nice break from Sacramento. Even though we have a lot of trees here, it's actually pretty flat compared to what I thought it was going to be. It's really strange because you look out in the distance and you can actually see mountains, which is what I'm used to. But it's not too bad. It's really nice. Good weather. It's not even that cold. It's burning up actually every single day. So if you join the program, that's something to look forward to. So yeah, we went up to Camp Lodestar and we did fun activities at first. That night we basically unpacked. We had our dinner that they provided, and we got to do a Newlywed game, which basically all the teams were split up half and half on each side of the room. We each got a full list of names, and we'd have to try and match whoever we thought would be, who would apply to something. Like we had something that was like, who's most likely to be on crutches this year, and we'd have to pick the same name even though we're on different sides of the room. And if we matched, we got a point, and if we didn't, you didn't get a point. And our team actually won, so that was exciting. I guess we know each other pretty well, even though my name didn't come up once, which was the question, who are you most likely to find in the TV room? And they thought it was me, and I was like, no, and we missed that one because my side had me, and I was like, I would never be in there. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff. This video is probably a little drony. It's just kind of sad because CTI is just such a bust. Like, I'll go over it again and again and again. It's boring. It's worse than high school, in my opinion. It's teaching you stuff that's just so general and like basic knowledge and stuff that's like, yeah, duh. And they're just really trying to come across like really basic safety issues and really basic diversity issues of just how to be accepting to everyone. So if you join this program, make sure not to look forward to CTI because it is not fun. It's not. So I'll probably be back next Wednesday with another video for week 3. Going to San Francisco tomorrow, so hopefully that'll be a good venture. I hope you all have a good day, and like and subscribe.